All right. Ready?
I don't know.
You don't know? What do you mean you don't know? Why'd you raise your hand? Can you stop? I'm gonna kick you out. All right, James. How's your weekend going?
Um, Quite good so far.
We already talked about
Um,
Canadian governments and be very unimpressed
I'm
with
just
our
going to be
system.
like, yeah, this is dumb. The Canadian government should be better.
Better?
And
Like the Faroese
yeah,
government. Yeah, am I
yeah,
correct? Yeah. Do you guys even have a
yeah.
writing?
Um,
Um,
should actually search it up how the Faroese government operates. Mm, Election.
all right. Whenever you're ready, we'll get to talking, I
Um,
guess.
Almost. I need to know now. They have 33 members of parliament.
33? That's
Um,
actually quite a lot.
yeah.
That's like,
Well,
dang.
we have like 300 something.
Wait, so
So,
like, wait, so like 1 out of 10 is like a member of parliament. Wait, actually, no, that's not math. Okay, whatever.
no. So the most, I think the people, the the party with the most
Pardon?
seats, the Democratic Party. I can't speak.
Democratic
And
parties are pretty good.
let's see. Let's see. Then a Union Party.
The Onion Party.
Yeah, the Onion Party. People's Party.
People's. Isn't every
Oh
party
wow,
supposed
that's
to be
kind
for
of
the people?
funny. The Union Party wants to keep the ties with Denmark. The People's Party wants to separate.
Bruh.
Um, oh yeah, there's multiple ones. Um, Government. Kind of funny. These votes are like um, there's 34 votes in total.
What?
No, thousand. 34,000.
That's quite sad.
Yeah. Let's see.
Was that like 1,000 vote each island or what? Mm.
Well, it'll not be that even. Like one island has probably almost uh, at least a third of the population, and there's
Dang.
like 18 islands, but the one that's with the capital,
Yo, wait. Do whales get suffrage?
no, we eat
Bro,
them.
what? That's very immoral of you guys. Even dogs get suffrage.
What?
That's
No,
weird.
you eat them.
You know that there is a country where the dog is the president
Oh, I actually think
or the prime minister?
I've heard of that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, bro, we gotta go live, bro.
Yeah, we should.
Okay. You ready?
No, I'm not.
I don't care. We're going live. 3, 2, 1, and we're live. Hi, James Ellingsgaard.
Hi.
How's old?
It's not too bad.
Not
It's
too
got
bad.
nice weather here.
Calgary is very cloudy. It looks very boring. Perfect
Yeah,
weather
I think
for
it's getting cloudy here
yeah,
too. Last little bit.
quite sad, just like our government. But
Yeah.
So basically, I don't know if you heard, but Canada scored a C in their democracy rating,
Oof.
which is pretty sad for a developed country, but it
That
kind of
is
makes sense, right?
yeah.
When you consider like the three core things in a democracy, they're not there, right?
Yeah.
Like the will of the people. What are the other ones?
What are the other ones? Well, you have to keep the government accountable.
Oh yeah, that's a big
Stuff.
one.
Make sure that everyone's voice is heard,
Oh
not
yeah.
just like a few people.
So basically, all three of these are not being satisfied, pretty much.
Yeah, and government's not doing a very good job.
It's not good. It's not good. So we're
That
gonna talk about that. That's pretty much it for today. But so the first thing, first and foremost, what's not being met? Definitely the will of the people. No questions asked. Like the problem with Canada, there's not many people that actually participate within the politics zone, isn't there?
no, it's not. It's like 62% instead of like if you compare that to the Faroe Islands, which just
Oh,
much better
very
government.
nationalistic.
It's like 90%.
You're talking about the recent election from 2021. That's 62%.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
crazy, dude.
So
If
low.
that was my grades, my mom would not be happy. Very, very sad.
Neither would mine.
So basically, there's a sense of apathy within citizens of Canada when it comes to politics. But why is that
Yeah,
so?
yeah.
Well, obviously, we can thank the Canada's electoral system because I'm sure you're familiar with the first past the post system.
I've heard of it. Could you explain it a bit more?
It actually has like another name. It's a single member constituency, which is
Oh, I did
ooh
not know
fancy,
that.
fancy, fancy. Basically, the system is super simple. As a party with most votes wins. However, that is wrong because there are things called ridings or seats in the House of Commons.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, a party winning the majority of the seats, that becomes more relevant than the citizens' votes, which makes no sense.
Oh,
So basically, people would vote, but the voting doesn't have equal weight to the ridings.
oh, yeah.
So
That doesn't seem very fair.
yeah, it isn't because then my will was to vote for this, but then it doesn't count because the ridings will do it themselves. What is the point?
Yeah.
That the same thing happened to like the recent elections, right? Because I'm pretty sure the conservatives won the most votes.
Yeah, I think the Conservatives did have the most votes, but the Liberals managed to get the majority government, which
Is it majority or minority?
I think it's a I think it's a majority with the NDP.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, they team up together. That's crazy. That is not fair, bro. Honestly, to continue on with the electoral system, it also means that it results in a two-party system, right?
It does, yeah. And then we don't really like we might not actually support even, but we're just voting from the one that we think will have a chance of beating the one that we hate.
Yeah, literally, because when your favorite party with your favorite values and beliefs, they become completely disregarded. They literally
Mm.
have no chance of winning. So like you just vote for the ones that will like win, which is sad. Like for example, the Green Party, right? I know like
Mm-hmm.
literally no one would support them. They have like the vaguest values ever, so broad. You don't even know what they're talking about. But some kind of actually do support them.
Well, my family's just home.
Is it Noah?
Oh,
Yeah.
hello, Mrs. Ellingsgaard.
Does he miss us?
My mom is wondering if you miss us.
Yes, I miss you a lot.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's
Please
good.
make me chili and rice. Don't
Yeah.
don't eat too good food without me.
No, have enough when you come back. I think I'm going to move to a different place.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, then we can keep going with this podcast.
This podcast is very formal. It's very good.
Very formal. Okay, when we were talking about things past the post and stuff,
Yeah, how crap it is.
yeah, there
So
should be a better alternative to that.
yeah. You know what's also super crappy about the system?
Oh, what's that?
When like the big party wins, like they win the government,
Yeah,
it's like usually never like a very substantial amount of like voters that voted for them. It's like never like 80% they won the election. It's usually always like under 50%, right?
yeah, it's crazy.
That
And the
basically means
crazy thing
the majority
is,
of the voters, they're left without their values or beliefs being represented
yeah,
because it's less than 50.
the crazy thing, and this would like never happen, but statistically, you could have a majority government. So the one party having like all the power, um, with like a quarter of the population voting for them. It's insane.
That is crazy. Yeah, first past the post, they kind of low key kind of suck.
Yeah,
So we need a solution in Canada to fix this crappy system,
we do.
and it's probably a good thing to implement proportional representation. Finally,
Oh yeah,
that would
I
be pretty
think
good.
we have that in the Faroe Islands.
Wait, actually,
That's ideal. I don't know. Actually, I think it did say that when I looked it up. Uh, I'll just
I wonder
look
if
it up.
Korea has it. Not North Korea.
No, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, the Faroe Islands have proportional representation.
Nice. We
It
gotta
would
be more like Faroe
probably
Islands.
it would probably be a easier system with a smaller population though.
Yes,
Canada
very
might be a
true.
bit difficult.
But I argue that it's probably gonna be better than the one we have right now.
Probably.
We got some pretty good statistics going on with proportional representation. According to the Economist Democracy Index, you know that the top five in that index use this representation system.
Huh? Cool.
All the more, 9 of the top 10 countries use the system.
Well, I'm just wondering what that one country that's not that is.
They're hanging on
Um,
by a thread, bro.
yeah. Um,
So
yeah, it
crazy, dude.
seems like it really, uh,
It's pretty optimal.
yeah, and that it seems like there's not much apathy when thing with the votings. It seems like the votings actually think that their votes count towards
Yeah,
uh,
because the
the
ratio,
government.
the power distribution, it matches the ratio of the citizens' will for society
Yeah,
because their percentage of voting counts the percentage of seats in the government. Isn't that awesome?
yeah, that sounds very good.
Like people will actually realize, oh crap, my votes kind of actually count now.
Yeah, like each vote counts.
And oh crap, my values and beliefs will be considered and shown within like the decision making.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that is very good.
So yeah, that is probably
That's,
one of the best ways to fix how the will of the people is represented so far.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then we also have to keep the government accountable.
Oh
And
crap, that's a big one.
that's something on government's not doing. So
Yeah,
many issues.
and we still call our government an accountable, responsible government. Ooh.
Yeah,
Like so far throughout the days, throughout the years, we've been seeing the candidate's government being quite sussy.
yeah.
Well, first of all, we recently had to go through the whole COVID thing, right?
Oof, yeah.
You love the
No,
masks or
like
what?
that.
Yeah, we really missed the mandatory vaccines and the masks, right?
Yeah. And then when people are unhappy about that, the Freedom Convoy
Oh, the
came up.
Freedom Convoy. That was a big
Like
incident.
it was a very extreme protest. Wouldn't you think? It's like a very big protest.
Yeah, quite
Maybe
big.
not extreme, but it was a massive protest. But then Trudeau invoked the Emergency Act
The
from
Big
the
Boy
first
Act.
ever.
Yeah, it was never used. That's crazy.
Yeah, like not even like after 9/11 or something. And like,
Wait, what? They actually didn't use anything like that?
um, I think they just grounded all flights or something. I don't know. But yeah, back to the Freedom Convoy. The Emergency Act, it's supposed to only be used
Mm-hmm.
in the presence of serious
Oh,
violence,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
which wasn't happening during that
Oh, it
protest.
wasn't?
No, no. Like there might have been a few incidents just because of the massive amount of people gathering, but there wasn't anything serious.
Yeah, serious
So
is a big word.
yeah, the courts uh, have only just now determined that it was not used properly.
It was pretty unjust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trudeau should not have done that.
I mean, it's kind
And
of kind of funny, right? Because even the whole pandemic in general, this is like a global pandemic, right?
yeah,
That in and of itself wasn't considered harsh enough to use this act, but a mere protest became the threshold for the government. They
yeah,
were like, "Oh, the pandemic, yeah, we can handle that." But then, oh crap, there's convoys blocking the roads. We gotta use this never ever used act to stop this.
yeah. It's
No
insane.
violence that is serious, by the way. There's just
Yeah,
blocking the roads. Maybe economically harmful, but probably not an act of violence.
yeah. And that's most of protests. That's kind of what they do. They make life inconvenient so people notice them.
That's crazy.
And the crazy thing is the government, Trudeau is not has not got in any trouble because of this.
Yeah, it took so long for them to decide that this act was used wrongfully as well.
Yeah, and even now there's nothing. They're just appealing the decision, and there's nothing that the the government, not the government, the courts can do. It just takes more time, like maybe even up until the next election.
That's quite a bit. Wait, when
Yeah,
is the next election,
I
anyways?
think it's next year.
Next year, bro. We can participate.
Yeah, that's insane.
Should we not? Just to.
Boycott the election.
Yeah, Mrs. McCracken will be so sad if we don't.
Yeah, Mrs. McCracken, don't be annoyed at us.
Yeah,
We
please.
all vote.
Shout out to Mrs. McCracken, by the way.
Yeah.
We saw the Oilers game.
Oh
Did they
yeah.
win?
They did win.
Let's go. Was it 3-0 still or what?
3-1, but
3-1? No
I'm
way.
going to go all the way, all the way.
Yeah, down with Dallas, bro. It's all about Oilers.
Yeah. Um,
Anyways,
back on track.
so
Um,
honestly, I think this like whole like judicial system being slow to like consider like, oh, the government's not being accountable, we should like, punish them or something. That's
yeah,
not being done well
it's
because
not being done.
like the division of power is unequal, you know?
Yeah,
Like the division of Canada's power is like a hierarchy kind of like a
yeah,
burrito because I'm pretty sure the executive have the most power
yeah, I think so.
and then the legislative branch with the upper and lower and the judicial being the last.
Yeah,
That is very unlike our neighbor country, USA. They have the checks and balances system, don't they?
yes.
I feel
But
like implementing that kind of system more into the government, I feel like that might give a lot more accountability and make the whole process more easier because they all have enough power to like overrun a bad decision or something.
yeah, but I don't know if you've heard, but just recently, um, Donald Trump has been charged with oh, I can't remember what it is. It was some like misuse of money or something.
Like the Senate scandal.
Uh, Something like that probably. But he's still planning on running for president this year. The I, I don't know how that works to for him to be a criminal but still run for president. I don't know how that works.
That is crazy. I guess both system has quite the problem with accountability.
Yeah,
On paper, checks and balances should be the
yeah,
real
on paper
deal.
it should be better,
I guess it
but
is the nature of humans that really stop that from happening.
yeah.
Then how else could we fix this accountability problem? What could we
Um,
do?
well, I think these like identity politics and stuff, everyone's so divided, and like the one side, like anyone that like supports the liberals, they cannot say, I mean, they will not say that Justin Trudeau was wrong in what uh, he did with that. But then the conservatives will blame him for like everything. And it's like trying to make
Hmm.
one side into like saints and the other like into like the evil people.
Us versus them.
Yeah, like
It's crazy.
definitely.
Man, quite the messed up world, bro. What?
Yeah. Now on to the last uh, part of this. Um, the fact that not all voices are being heard in the like House of Commons. It's quite concerning. There's only two major parties in Canada, which doesn't provide many options, does it?
It's either or, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, and
Hot dogs or hamburgers, bro. Which one do I choose, bro?
even if you might want pizza,
Yeah, bro.
but then the party whip, the party whips, they make it so things party each party moves in one direction, which is good because
That is pretty good, yeah.
then there's not division in each party. but then it also means that there's basically only two sides to each issue. There's
Oh,
the liberals and the conservatives that will always vote for what the party says.
because all the attention is drawn to the two parties. There's
Yeah,
no other values that are being in the spotlight or anything.
yeah,
That's true. Crap.
and
So
yeah,
less
it's
voices are being heard because of that.
it's quite an issue
Hmm.
um, because in the parties only a few voices will be heard, like the backbenchers, like the minor people in the parties. They won't have much say in what the party does, and it will mostly be like the leader and the few people he trusts, which will have similar uh, beliefs and values as he will. He and she will.
Mm.
Um, yeah, and so and it's only really the two voices that get a voice in the House of Commons.
Bro, that's like another reason to change our government system to something that represents other beliefs and values. Maybe even like giving more voices to like a provincial government or something, you know?
Yeah, that maybe that would work.
Or like even like smaller or something.
And what if we just didn't have parties and everyone that runs from government was like an independent uh
Like an individual.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I wonder
they
how
would
that would
all
go.
have different um values, and then we'd actually be able to vote for the MPs that we actually think would make good decisions.
Yeah,
And
in that way, I feel like I feel like the you know how like parties have like vague ideas just to like appeal to just different like all the different people.
yeah,
I feel like if it was an individual from like I don't know individual districts, I feel like that would be way better.
yeah.
That's a
And
pretty good idea.
with that, then each person in government would have similar chance for their voice to be heard, not just like Trudeau and Polyev.
That's true. There's
So
not much chances. There's not
yeah,
much like fairness at all in this democracy. It's like it's not a democracy. It's pretty much like you know who's gonna win or lose.
well, yeah,
We need more fairness. We need more like possibilities for different voices to actually like come into power or be considered at least, you know.
yes, yeah. I think there's definitely many things our government has to do better at.
Yes, this is kind of like sad to hear. so much
Yeah,
so much problems. Anyways, that is our take at least for our government system. Why it probably does deserve that C marking.
yeah,
It is not looking good. I mean, Canada isn't the worst, but it is still not the best. And that's quite kind of sad considering our country is a developed country that is super big and super strong. True
yeah,
north strong and free for real.
yeah,
Like if I'm gonna sing that anthem all every single day in the morning, I better hope that our democracy is bearable. But
Yeah.
it's not looking good right now.
No, it's not.
We'll see how it goes. We need more participation within the citizens for sure. But yeah, the whole democratic system we have, it's just making people more apathetic, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens, I guess. But anyways, thanks for joining me, James Ellingsgaard, JP Ellingsgaard.
It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure, yes. Can't wait to come to your house and sleep over again. It's crazy. At this time, I should just change my last name to Ellingsgaard.
Noah Ellingsgaard. Actually, I have a cousin named Noah.
That's crazy, dude. Does he have a bowl cut?
I know he doesn't.
Oh, but I'm cooler than bro. Do I have to fight him to see who's the better Noah?
He's like 5.
Oh yeah, I'll win. Let's go. Easy money, bro.
I don't know. He's also Norwegian. Maybe he has some
Holland blood.
Viking blood in him.
That's kind of scary.
Well, anyway.
I guess I'll just be humble. All right.
Is this the end of the podcast?
I guess pretty much. What are you having for dinner tonight?
Food.
Bro.
I don't know.
You don't know? All right.
No, I don't know.
Well, I hope you have a good dinner. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Do your math homework and yeah. Thanks for joining me.
Yes.
It's been Noah Lee with the Tottenham podcast. Thanks for JP Ellingsgaard today. Thanks for joining us. I guess we'll cut here. I don't know what you do. See ya!